it is Jazz here, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my to be read for the Red-athon. This readathon is a week-long readathon that is taking place from June 29th to July 5th, and the only real rule is that you have to read a book with red somewhere in the cover. It can be an audiobook, a physical copy of a book, it can be an ebook, it can have a little bit of red on it, it can have a lot of red on it, it can have red in the title. Anything as long as red is somehow involved on the cover. So this readathon is hosted by my booktube buddy Wilma from Life Goofer, and I'm also going to be helping out a lot with this readathon myself in terms of hosting some of the events. The next round and the next color I will be officially co-hosting. I will link Wilma's information about the readathon below so you can check out her announcement video, and I will also try to link the Discord chat that we have going on for the readathon, because a lot of the links and information will be showing up on the Discord chat. So definitely, if you have a Discord, check that out, and there will be lots of information on other things on different platforms, so even if you don't, you can still have some way of participating either through YouTube, Instagram, etc. Now I'm just going to jump into my to be read. I managed to narrow this down to 5 books. I think I'm only going to finish 3 of these books, but I wanted a nice variety because I feel like for the blue readathon, I had fun sort of mood reading and just picking a lot of things in mood reading, and I wanted to do the same thing for the Red-athon. So the first book is the book that must happen, and it is Firebird by Mercedes Lackey. So I have been trying to read this book for years. I've owned it for years. It's ridiculous that I haven't read it yet. It's been on multiple to be reads. It's happening. It's happening, by golly, during the Red-athon. So this is part of a duology. I can't remember what the duology is called. Basically, the 2 books in it are books that are retellings of folklore that eventually became ballets. So the other one is The Black Swan. I have read The Black Swan, quite enjoyed that, and I'm hoping to enjoy this. The thing that I think has kept me from tackling it right away is that The Black Swan, it took me a while to get into, and I'm kind of thinking it might be the same with this, but I did end up really enjoying The Black Swan, so I hope that it's also the same case with this one as well. I recently saw that they made a new audiobook for this, so I'm hoping to listen to this in audiobook and make this my audiobook option. The next book on my list is Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. So this sounds like it's about a woman named Chloe Brown who has basically been living kind of a closed-off life because she does struggle with chronic pain, and she decides to make a list of things that she wants to do that are going to help her just like live her best life. But then she kind of gets surprised when she meets somebody and she kind of ends up having a romance going on, and that was not in her list. One of the main characters, the love interest, his name is Red, and so I thought that was a super kick for this readathon to get the red in there with the character Red. I'm a little nervous about this because I don't generally lean towards the romance genre. However, I have seen a lot of reviews by people that don't usually read romance either say that they've really enjoyed this. So I'm hoping that I will be in that camp. I also just want to read something sort of light and fun and still kind of grounded in reality. So I'm hoping this book will fit that bill. Then I have the book Cursed by Thomas Wheeler and illustrated by Frank Miller. This is another retelling. It's an Arthurian legend retelling. I'm very intrigued by this one because the main character of this is Nimue, which, if you know anything about Arthurian legend, she is usually considered sort of a, I don't know, would you call her a villain or an anti-hero or somewhere in that zone. Like, she's definitely involved with the dark magics. And so I'm intrigued to see if in this story she's going to be like a straight up hero, if she's misunderstood, or if she is going to be an anti-hero in this story. Not really sure exactly of what happens that much with the plot in terms of this. Literally picked this up because I love Arthurian legend, and I'm trying to find a good Arthurian legend book because I have not yet found a retelling that I've really loved. A lot of them I've DNF'd, so I'm hoping to at least finish this one, if nothing else. And I do hope that I like something about it, but at least it has cool art in it, so that will at least give me a visual moment of fun. Next up is Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson. This appears to be a hard-hitting contemporary about a teen named Claudia, and one day her friend Monday goes missing and how that affects her life and sort of how the investigation is going into Monday's disappearance. And that's about all I know about this. I'm pretty sure that this book is going to rip out my heart and show it to me. So it's definitely going to depend on my mood during the readathon if I end up getting to it. Mostly because everybody has said that this book has made them cry in reviews that I read. And also, one of my favorite authors, Laurie Hill Sanderson, who also writes hard-hitting contemporary, wrote a blurb that's on the front here that says, "A mesmerizing punch in the gut story." So yeah, I think this one's gonna hurt me, but maybe it will hurt so good. The last book that I have here I probably won't get to because there are a lot of 400 pagers already on this to be read, but I wanted to throw it out there in case I'm in the mood for it. And that would be Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, which is the second book in the Lunar Chronicles series. It frustrates me just a little that I have not read this book yet because I have read Cinder 2 times. Twice, y'all, and I have yet to continue on with the series, and I need to at least get to the second book, but also I know that I'm going to like this. I'm 100% sure that I'm going to enjoy the heck out of Scarlet. I feel like I'm missing out every time somebody talks about Lunar Chronicles. I can't join into the fun because I haven't finished the series. Also, I had to throw in something that literally had like a synonym for red in the title because I just thought that was funny. That is my overly ambitious to be read for the Red-athon. I hope you guys will join in on the fun. I've linked all my social media below. Usually put updates on what books I finish during readathons and such on Instagram and also on Twitter. So if you want to follow that stuff as the readathon's going, definitely check that out. And that is it for the day. Drop me a comment below about anything or just to say hi, and I will see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.